Sioux Falls is fast approaching and the lightweight division is red hot right now, so I want to focus on the co-main event. Gadzhi Rabadanov on one side, Alex Chizov on the other. Champions coming together and fighting for a very high stakes position in this lightweight ranking. I'm going to start with Gadzhi Rabadanov first. Of course, both of these guys have got wicked striking, but particularly their accuracy and their power, the way they set it up is beautiful. This finish of Brent Primus is one of the best finishes of Gadzhi Rabadanov's career, and I'm going to tell you why. Basically, the way that he sets this up, the way he uses his lead hand to feint and draw this right hand allows him to split the punch and land this right hand on Brent Primus's chin before he comes round with the left hook, which really does the big damage. It's a really interesting setup that he uses, and this is how it starts. He pumps the jab, which means that his opponent feels like he's going to come over the top with that right hand. But this is the punch that Gadzhi Rabadanov's focusing on. So as Primus throws that right hand over the top, Gadzhi's going to move his head to the side, and he's going to fire that right hand down the center, which then sets up this beautiful left hook that really does the damage. And you can see the left hook from Primus coming as well, but it's got a wider trajectory, it's not quite as fast, and it wasn't set up with the right hand the same way that Gadzhi Rabadanov's was. If we see it from the other angle, you can really see the connection of that left hook. The real position of it does the damage because it's right on the temple. So he hits him with the first shot, but this, look how he's turned through his shoulders. Really nice, right on the temple. Legs are planted, a good pivot in the body, turns into that hook, and then he just touches him 3 more times with 3 more shots. But of course, the left hook was the thing that did the damage. And we've seen Rabadanov use that left hook, moving forwards, moving backwards, and countering kicks. So it doesn't matter how he's applying that technique, he's got a way to land it on every single person that he faces. And the way that he set it with that right hook was a thing of beauty. Now we're going to switch to Chizov and see his title-winning performance against Conor Hughes. And this fast exchange here, there's so much that goes on in this exchange. You're going to see Chizov's going to start to move his head side to side. That's going to cause Conor to shell up before Chizov opens up with a 3-punch combo. Now you can see the left hook gets through the guard and cracks Conor on the chin. But Chizov's not going to stay in there. He's going to move off just a tiny bit towards the referee, and he's going to reset his feet. This gives Conor a second to regroup and think that he's off the hook, but then Chizov steps in with a big jab, stings him on the chin, but also moves his front foot into range, and this foot is going to effectively stay in this spot, which sets up the right hand, which cracks Conor on the side of the ear. You can see it right there, takes away his equilibrium, takes away his legs, and knocks him out. It was a really nicely placed and nicely timed punch. I'm going to show you from a different angle so you can see the footwork of Chizov as well. Look at this. So here's the head movement, 3 punches, he moves off, and then he fires the jab. But he's moved this foot in, you can see it just above the Y on Leon. He's moved it forward, that allows him to set up this right hand to follow. This foot's going to drift around, he's going to move slightly forward with this, and he's going to plant that back foot. Then he twists. Look at that perfect pivot all the way through his body into that right hand. The front foot's planted to support him, and Conor eats that right on the side of the head. Chizov walks away with 100,000 and a big belt and a big smile on his face. An incredible performance. And of course, you've got 2 guys here that are great with their left hook, but utilize the rest of their game to set that left hook up. I'm really interested to see how this striking comes together and potentially which one of these lightweights is going to lean into their wrestling game. This is going to be electric. Co-main event in Sioux Falls. I'll see you there.